Right, what is up guys, SDPeasy here, and today we've got a very cool video. We're going to be talking about an amazing bit of kit that I have recently purchased. We've got some B-roll footage, we've got some amazing shots to show you. And today it's a big video. Right, so today we're going to be talking about what is in this case. As you can see here it says DJI. If you know what company DJI are, they make drones. So what we're going to do is just open up this lovely little pouch. Is that the word? Don't know. This lovely little pouch that it comes in, and inside we have the DJI Mavic Air. As you can see just here. What I'll do is I'll take it out so I can show you. And here you go. As you can see, it is literally as small as my hand. It fits in the palm of my hand when it is all folded up. As you can see, it clearly can be. You've got the props currently and the actual arms itself all folded in currently. What an amazing bit of kit this is. So if I quickly fold out all the arms, I'll show you what it is like. Right guys, so here you have it at full size, but all the arms folded out. You can see I've taken the gimbal cover off the camera at the front, and as you can see, it has a 3-axis gimbal in there. We go up, down, side to side. And if we go on the angles that way, so obviously no matter what you're filming steady footage, which obviously for cinematography, for anything, is absolutely key. You don't want your footage to be like wobbly because your arm's shaking. You want it to be perfectly still, which this does definitely provide. What you've got here is a drone that can shoot 4K video at 30 frames per second and shoot slow motion at 120 frames per second at 1080p. So you're still getting extreme HD quality video at 120 frames per second slow motion, which is absolutely insane. It's out of this world sort of statistics. For a drone that fits in my hand, it blows my mind how good this thing is. Now, if you're looking to buy one, they are not the cheapest bits of kits in the world. Believe me, it's absolutely killed me off. I'll leave a link below to DJI's website if you do feel like that is something that you want to buy, but believe me, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm personally going to be using this, hopefully, to film promotional videos for companies and use it, obviously, for my own personal use. I'm going on holiday to Tenerife this year, and we're going to get some mad shots with this. It's going to be insane. So what I'll do is I'll just set this down on the side there, and what I can do is I can show you the controller that you can use for this. Right, so as you can see, everything folds out and you've got a nice little controller there. Just inside here, as you can see, I'll just fold them out, you've got the thumbsticks for the controllers. They actually unscrew and go into that section there, and you simply just pick them out and screw them back in. So now you have a fully functioning controller, and that is amazing for portability. As you can see, if you can take them out, you can fold everything away like I showed you at the start. Nothing's going to break and snap while you just chuck it in your bag as you go round wherever you're going. It's not going to break, and the build quality on this thing is amazing. As you can see on here, we've got the lightning connector cable that connects to your iPhone. What you do is your iPhone actually slots into this gap just here. You then load up the DJI Go 4 app, and it gives you a live feed once you are connected to the drone of what the camera is seeing. So obviously you're in complete control. You can record from the phone, you can do literally everything. It is unbelievable. Also on the controller here, you've got a button that if you flick, you're in sport mode. The drone can then do up to 42 miles an hour, which is insane. That's like you can keep up with most cars. Like, that's a joke. It's a joke. I think it's one of the quickest drones you can buy on the market to this day. And this drone is it's over a year old. So I mean, imagine if they bring out a Mavic Air 2. I mean, they have just brought out the Mavic Pro 2, but it's a lot bigger. And for portability, I mean, look, it's tiny. For portability, it's uncomparable. If you travel and you film videos of traveling, or you're planning on going like hiking, or you want to take a drone with you, I mean, this thing there's just no comparison to anything else on the market. It beats everything, bar none. It is fantastic. It blows my mind how good this thing is. It really does. I don't have enough good words to say about it. What I'll do is I'll read you through some of the specs as we show you some B-roll on the screen here of the drone in the air, and then obviously I'll show you some of the flight. I'll put some music over the end of it for you. But yeah, let's show you what this bad boy can do. Right, so as you can see, I'll be showing you some B-roll here of the drone in mid-air flight. I'll also show you some actual video footage. It is captured in 4K 30 frames per second, which to me is unreal that it can do that when it's so small. It's probably the best video quality you can get for the price range. It's just comparable to none. To be able to film in 4K and to fit this thing in your pocket nowadays, it's unreal to be able to do that. You're also looking at, obviously, as I've mentioned before, 120 frames per second at 1080p slow motion filming, which is second to none as well. If you're looking to film a slow-mo and you need that aerial shot, there's nothing else that compares to this drone. Don't look elsewhere. You're also, obviously, the foldable and portable aspects of this drone are unbelievable. It folds up as small as the palm of your hand, and obviously that makes it extremely portable because you can chuck it in the case. Obviously the controller, twist the sticks off, put them in the little holders, fold that up, it fits in your bag, it takes up no extra room and no extra weight. This thing is so light, it is unbelievable. It also has a system called APAS built in. If you turn that on the app, you will actually, instead of sort of just flying, when you fly at objects, say if you're going to hit a tree or you're going to hit someone or something is in its way, rather than it just stopping and doing nothing, it will continue its flight path, but it will either go around, over, under, any of the way, so it avoids the object without stopping, which is just amazing, really. So say you're filming some B-roll and you're coming quite close to an object, say you're coming close to a tree if you're filming in a field, instead of just stopping and ruining your shot and you've got to do it all again, it will just avoid the tree, keep your footage steady, and you're good to go. It is so good. You're looking at, in total, a 21-minute max flight time with a fully charged battery. I believe that is recording at some lower settings. So if you record at 4K 30 frames per second, you're looking at more like sort of 18-19 minutes, which is really unrivaled when you're filming that kind of quality of video. It's second to none. We also have the option to put in a micro SD card. Obviously, that can be as high as you want. I use a 64GB, which is never really going to be used up, and if it is, you just delete things from it. It also comes with 5GB of internal storage. So say one day you forget your memory card, you've just left it at home, you forgot to put it in your drone, you've had a bit of a nightmare. Don't worry, you can capture, obviously, your 4K footage. It won't obviously capture much because you've only got 5 gigs of storage, but you're never going to be in trouble. You won't have to run home, get your footage, miss the sunshine, the golden hour as it's called. You don't have to do that. You've got the inbuilt storage. It does have also a feature called Smart Capture, which allows you to control the whole drone with your hands and your hand signals. I've not tried that out myself yet, but I know a lot of people had and reviewed it. It's quite a cool feature, but it's also a bit of a kiddie feature, if you know what I mean. Professionals aren't probably going to use it because they'd much rather have the precise movements from the controller. Also, as I mentioned, you've got the 3-axis gimbal. Will always keep your footage steady no matter sort of how the wind hits your drone. It doesn't affect your footage, so you could be in really high winds and your drone footage will still look completely stable no matter whether your drone is actually sort of wobbling in the air a bit. Your footage is still crystal clear and completely stable, which is unbelievable, really. As I've said before, you're shooting at 4K. You are shooting at 100 megabit per second video, which is unrivaled, really. Captures every Ultra HD moment that you could want to possibly capture without dropping a frame, without any issues. It's unbelievable. You can also take HDR photos on this, so you can capture those amazing high-quality images as well. It's not just limited to what videos you can do. You are able to create high-quality photos, and some of them are completely amazing. It does work through Wi-Fi video transmission, so obviously the signal length is not as much as if you were going through the system that's used on a Mavic Pro. However, it's still got pretty decent range. As long as you can see it, you're good. You're not losing any issues. It can fly a long way away from you, but as long as you can see it, you're not going to experience any connection difficulties between the remote and the drone itself. Obviously, when you buy the original package, you do receive one battery. I would recommend buying a spare. One battery obviously is great, but obviously having two, having that option to be able to film for nearly 40 minutes is unrivaled really, and you're never likely to run out of battery. So to buy the extra or even buy a couple is never going to hurt. Right, so from the footage there, obviously you can see how amazing this drone is. It really, really is one of the best things I've ever spent money on, and I couldn't recommend it enough if you have the sort of money to spend. Obviously, I will leave a link in the description to the DJI website if you would like to buy one. They are very expensive, but if you have the money and you are looking, or you're in the market for a drone, do not buy cheap. Please go out and buy this drone. It is uncomparable. It's for its value for money, its quality of video. It's second to none. It's one of the best things I've ever bought. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave it a like. Comment below what you would like to see next. If you'd like to see any more tech reviews, if there's something you have enjoyed on the channel, I can certainly make more of them happen. If you have enjoyed, a subscribe would be absolutely amazing. We are on the road to 300 subscribers, so all your help will be heavily appreciated. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe. And see ya.
You cannot play me, I've been through too much lately. You say things that make my brain go crazy. I wanna know if it's the fame I'm gaining.